My name is John Murphy. I'm from SpeedPak, which is a social enterprise that operates from North County Dublin.
And what does social enterprise mean to you? We're here at the SEI Awards. Social enterprise is this kind of buzzword that's going around at the moment. What's it mean to you at SpeedPak?
I think social enterprises, I suppose, what they do is they level the playing field for people. They give people opportunities. Like in SpeedPak, we provide training. We transform people's lives by trading. We have a commercial operation, and through that commercial operation we give people excellent work experience and training. And through training, I suppose, we hope to transform people's lives, and I suppose that's what I know that U-Casadh, who have won tonight, also try to do. They give people opportunities in terms of entrepreneurship, and also in terms of the skills to get a job and to retain a job, and to give people that opportunity, I suppose, to do the things that they want to do in life and to realise their potential. And that's really important. And social enterprise is all about giving, I suppose, using the principles of business and those the opportunities that business gives you to make a life for not only yourself but for your family and I suppose the community that you live in as well.
And Nora Casey mentioned that earlier on, that charities and social enterprises need to start thinking more like businesses. I suppose she might have been referring to relying less on handouts, grants, funding like that, and making your own money. Would that be where SpeedPak is coming from?
Absolutely. I mean, I think there's definitely a sense amongst people who are involved in social enterprise that there's an opportunity now to, I suppose, do things differently. We have to, and I think a lot of us are moving towards a stronger, you have to have a good business, a strong business model. I think there's also a shift in the change of language that we need to use as well, because, for example, in SpeedPak, we've got two strong commercial businesses, but also what we do is we also provide, we have contracts with the state to provide labour market programmes. Now, some people would call that a grant, and I'm afraid we would say that it's not a grant. It's actually a service level contract to deliver a service in a community. And in that respect, we're almost 100% self-financing. So I think there has to be a kind of a change in language and an understanding that, by delivering a service, that actually, that is something that is earned income and not something that's to be considered a handout by the state. And I think there's an important shift that I think needs to happen there in terms of how we understand that.
And could you tell us briefly, it might be difficult to put it all in a nutshell, but what exactly does SpeedPak do?
Well, I suppose our catchphrase would be trading, training, transforming, and that means we trade through our commercial businesses. We've a contract packing business, a fulfillment business for our business customers. We also have a separate brand called Shamrock Rosettes, and we manufacture rosettes, sashes and badges, and customised clothing as well, so embroidered clothing and printing as well. And so we use those activities to train people in giving them real work experience, but we also give people the opportunity to update their skills, and people can get the equivalent of a leaving cert whilst they're working in the organisation through workplace learning. So we bring people up to what was previously FETAC or QQI level 4, and we believe that's the kind of the benchmark to help transform people's lives, so that again it has that impact for them as an individual, so that their self-esteem, their opportunity to think about it opens doors in terms of new learning opportunities. Like, we've many staff who've got to FETAC level 4 with us, but who have left SpeedPak and gone on to level 5, have done maybe something totally different, but the fact that they have been exposed to education has meant that they suddenly have a realisation that actually they have a talent, they have an interest, and they're quite dogged in pursuing that now that door has been opened. And I think that's what we hope to do, is ultimately to make a big impact for people in terms of their lives, so that they can, again, it's it sounds cliched, but it's more about leveling the playing field, to give people opportunities that maybe that I would have had as a kid, coming from not a rich background, but certainly from a middle class background, and giving people opportunities who maybe fell out of the school system early on, or have gone into jobs for other reasons, for economic reasons, family reasons, whatever it might be, and just to give people that opportunity to kind of actually have another go at it and actually be happy in terms of moving on and doing something.
Thanks, John. And finally, what do you think winning an award like this would mean for U-Casadh and the other projects here tonight?
Oh, I think it means an awful lot. I think first of all, it's a significant endorsement for U-Casadh as an organisation. I know that they want, and Stephen Plunkett, who's obviously key to it all, talks about the great team that they have there. I think there's a huge opportunity for them to grow. I think the whole process of going through an awards ceremony, to going through the whole awards and actually applying for it and having to tell your story and having to be asked difficult questions about what you're doing, that whole process is hugely invaluable, because I'm sure things shifted from when they started thinking about what they were pitching for to how it ended was slightly different. So it brought them along in terms of their thinking, in terms of their strategy. So that's hugely important for an organisation. And they're going to get a lot of support from Social Entrepreneurs Ireland, from I suppose the value of the award will allow them to get that expertise that they may not have been able to buy in themselves. So it'll really help them to up their game, ultimately to give that social impact to organisations or to people on the ground who have come out of prison, who want to, get back on track, get a career like everyone else, maybe, have a family, start kids, or look after their kids. That's going to be really, really important. So I think it's just going to make a big, big difference.
Brilliant. Listen, thanks very much, John. Really appreciate you talking to us today. Thank you.